Hello, our dear students. Our lesson today about solving first degree equation in one unknown. The equation in which the highest exponent is 1 and has only one unknown is called a first degree equation in one unknown, as 2x plus 1 equals to 5. This equation in the first degree. And 3 minus x equals to -9. It's an equation in the first degree. Okay, to solve an equation means finding the value of the unknown that satisfies the equation. And this value is called solution of the equation. But in some cases, the equation can be solved easy by using substitution method. But it's impossible to solve an equation by using the substitution method if the substitution set is an infinite set. So how to solve a first degree equation in one unknown without using the substitution method? Our goal here is to transform the equation to that the unknown is alone on one side on the equation and the constant term on the other. To do that, you need to know the following properties of the equation. Now, properties of the equations. Number 1, an equation remains valid if the same number is added to both sides. For example, if x minus 1 equals to 5. How to solve it? Number 1, look at the number beside the variable. Here I have -1. Okay, so what is the inverse of -1? The inverse of -1 is +1. So I will add +1 to the both term. So x minus 1 plus 1 equal 5 plus 1. I added 1 to the both term, left hand side and right hand side. So the answer will be here minus 1 plus 1 here. I will cancellation this because any number plus its inverse equals to 0. So the left hand side will be x and the right hand side will be 5 plus 1 equals to 6. So x equals to 6. Number 2, an equation remains valid if the same number is subtracted from both sides. For example, if x plus 3 equals to 2. Here, plus 3, what is the inverse of plus 3? The inverse of plus 3 is -3. So I subtracted the both sides by 3. Then x plus 3 minus 3 equal to -3. Now, I will cancellation +3 and -3 from the left hand side. So the number x in the left hand side equal 2 minus 3 equals to -1. So x equals to -1. Number 3. An equation remains valid if the both sides are multiplied by the same number. For example, if x over 5 equals 2. Here, what is the inverse of 1 over 5? 5 here in the denominator. So it's mean divided. So what about its inverse? Times. So we will multiply by the same number in the both sides. So x over 5 times 5 equal 2 times 5. I multiply the both sides by 5. So I will cancellation here 5 and 5. so the left hand side will be x and right hand side will be 2 times 5 equals to 10. So x equal 10. Number 4, an equation remains valid if both sides are divided by the same non-zero number. For example, if 7x equal 14, here 7x, it means 7 times x, okay? 7 times x equals to 14. So here, 7 times, what is the inverse of here? It's divided 7. So I will divide it, the same non-zero number, by 7. So 7x divided 7 equals to 14 divided 7. The left-hand side, we will calculation 7 and 7. So the left-hand side will be x, and the right-hand side equal 14 divided 7 equals to 2. Then x equal 2. Exercise, find the solution set of each of the following equations in Z. 2x minus 5 equals 13. Solution. Here, how to find the solution set of this equation? 2x minus 5 equals 13. At first, we will get rid of the positive or negative side. Okay? So here, I have minus 5. So I will add 5 to each of the both sides. So what is the inverse of the negative 5? Is plus 5. So I add 5 to both of the two sides. And this 2x equal minus 5 plus 5 equal 13 plus 5. And now I cancellation minus 5 and plus 5. I cancellation these two numbers. Any number plus its inverse equals to 0. So I cancellation it. So the left hand side will be 2x and the right hand side will be 18. This equation is finished? No. Why? Because I have a number beside the variable x. And to solve the equation, I want the variable only in the side, and in the next side, I want the constant only. Okay? So we will complete this example. Since 2x equals 18, now we will get rid the multiplier sign by division. So we will dividing each of the two sides by 2. So 2x over 2 equals to 18 over or divided 2. Here 2x, it means 2x. So I want the inverse of multiplying 2, so it's dividing by 2. And in the equation, we divided the two sides by the same number. So here I divided the both term by 2. And now I cancellation 2 by 2 in the left hand side. So in the left hand side will be x, and in the right hand side will be 9. So that's x equal to 9. And now what is the solution set of this equation? The solution set in Z equals to 9. Okay, remember with us, the sets of Z, it means the integer number. Number 9, find in the integer number, yes, because the integer number, it means all the positive number and all the negative number and 0. The union of set of positive number, set of negative number, and set of 0. Okay? Another example. Find the solution set of equation of the following equations in Z. X over 2 minus 5 equals to 3. Here. Solution. Number 1. Get rid the negative sign here. What about minus 5 here? what about its inverse is plus 5? So I added 5 to each of the two sides. Okay? So x over 2 minus 5 plus 5 equals 3 plus 5. And now I cancellation positive and the negative number here. In the left hand side will be x over 2 equals to 8. Okay, it's the end. It's the end? No, because here I want to solve this equation. To solve the equation, we must find the variable only in one side and the next side the constant only. Okay? Okay, we will complete. We complete. X over 2 equals to 8. Okay? I wanted to get the number or the variable x alone. Okay? So x divided 2 equals to 8. What is the inverse of divided? Is multiply. So I will multiply each of the two sides by 2. Okay? So x divided 2 times 2 equal 8 times 2. Now I will cancellation the left hand side 2. So in the left hand side will be x, and in the right hand side will be 8 times 2 equals 16. Then x equal 16. What about the solution set? The solution set in z equals to 16. Number 16 find in the set of integer number. Another one. Find the solution set of each of the following equations in n and z. 2x plus 7 equals to 3. Solution. Here, I will get rid of the positive sign. Now, plus 7, what is the inverse of plus 7 is minus 7. So we will subtract 7 from each of the two sides. Okay? So 2x plus 7 minus 7 equals 3 minus 7. I will cancellation plus 7 and minus 7. So the number in the left hand side will be 2x and in the right hand side will be negative 4. So 2x equal negative 4. And now, can I find the solution set here? No, I have the variable x and beside it 2. I want the variable x alone in the side, okay? So we'll complete the questions. Two x equal negative 4. Here 2x, it means 2 times x. So what is the inverse of 2 times? It's divided. So we will divide each of the two sides by 2. So 2x divided 2 equal negative 4 divided 2. And now I will cancellation 2 from the left hand side, and in the left hand side find x alone, and in the right hand side we'll get negative 2. So x equal negative 2. But in the question he told me find the solution set in n and z. So x equal negative 2. Is it negative 2 belong to the natural number? No. In natural number, the sets of natural number equals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay? So, negative 2 not belong to the natural number. So, the solution set in n equals to 5. Okay? Type. X equal negative 2 belong to z. Negative 2 belong to z. Negative 2 belong to the integer number. So the solution set will be the set of negative 2.